Hello guys, welcome again to this tutorial. My name is Kunle Capture, and I'm really glad to have you here again for this tutorial. Today I want to create a snoot effect, right? This snoot effect, cyclical snoot effect, it is like a bit expensive, like if you guys look at it, and not all of us have it, all right? But the fact that I don't have snoot effect does not mean I should not be able to get it on my picture. So if you snap your picture on a plain background or even a patterned background and then you want snoot effect, you can actually pretty much achieve it on Photoshop, and it's easy. Like, it doesn't take time, it's not something that takes forever. Okay, so if you follow me through on this tutorial, I am going to explain how I create that snoot effect, so you guys should just follow through without wasting much time. Click on the subscribe button and like and share this video. Let's just jump into it. Okay, this picture has already been edited, it has been retouched, skin, everything has been worked on. So what I want to do is I just want to add this snoot effect, this cyclical snoot effect. Okay, so to do that, first of all, I'm going to draw the cycle. All right, and then to do that, I'm going to come to this guy right here. I'm going to pick on the elliptical mercure tool. I'm not sure I pronounce that well, but you guys know what I'm saying. Just go there and pick it. Okay, so I will now, if you pick that tool, I want to draw something cycle. You might have issue creating it and it might not be accurate, as you guys can see. Okay, let me remove that. So what you want to do is you want to hold shift both on Mac and Windows. You hold shift and then you drag it out like this. Now I don't know how big you want it to be, depending on how you just drag it out by holding shift. Then you can click on the center to carry it anywhere you want it to be. Is it not too big this way? I think it's too big to me. Let me select it and do it again. I think this is I made a mistake. Let me do that again. Holding the shift. Okay, yeah, all right, this is at the center. Okay, I think that's okay. Just make sure she's at the center. All right, then after doing that, you come to, while you create the selection, you come to this icon here and you pick brightness. Okay, now it's not just only brightness we need also levels. Okay, so I'm just going to click on this at the center. I will left click on this. When you click inside here, you left click on this and I'll come to add selection to max, or I will go to reselect. The select should still be there, so the period selection, I want it again. So I'm going to open levels. Okay, so I have brightness and I have levels. Let me bring these levels down. I have brightness and I have levels. So what I want to do is I want to use this brightness to darken the background, the part that there is no snoot effect, and I want to use these levels to brighten the parts that there are snoot effect. All right, so this levels is already on our skin, so let me just brighten it a bit. Can you see that? Can you see it's reflecting on our skin? So I don't want it to be too much, just a little, just to create some shining on the skin. All right, so this brightness, I'm just going to invert it so that it will work on the background, because if I just do it this way, it will be on the skin and I don't want that. So I'm going to press Ctrl or Command I to invert it, so now it will reflect on the background. So I can now reduce the brightness. As you guys can see, it really makes sense. Okay, so I don't know how dark you want it to be. If you want it much more darker, you can create another brightness, but me, I think I'm okay. I can increase the contrast here a bit, but just little. All right, so now this is now a snoot effect. Okay, but when you look at the picture, it's not looking natural. It looks that something dubious has actually happened here. So what I will do is I'll come to this layer, the first layer, no, not the first one, this solid layer. So I'm going to select the subject out. I'll click on selection, select subject, then I'll wait. All right, now you want to make sure that your subject selection is perfect. You don't want any place leaving out this. Okay, I think I have to remove this place. All right, still there. Okay, I think I'm okay. So I will duplicate this selection out by pressing Ctrl Command J. Okay, now I've been able to like bring out the subject. Let's see, this is the subject alone. About this net, don't worry, we can still work with that. Normally you are not supposed to like have this kind of selection, but with this net, if we say we should do all the selection, it will take time. But although we can go about it, but it's going to take time. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just going to leave it this way. So now what next you want to do is you want to create artificial shadow, and there are several ways to do that, but one of the easiest ways is just double click on this this layer that select out the subject. If you double click on it, you will go to, on this style, you go to drop shadow. See, I already created it. Now what I did was, on this opacity I make it to be 70. You can copy my settings. The distance I make it to be 2, let's make it 250. Okay, the spread 0. All right, because I don't want it to, okay, let's increase the spread a bit, maybe to make it thicker. Then the size 60. Right, so just copy my settings. Now for this angle, it depends on where you want them to think the light is, the snoot is coming from. If it's coming from here, you can turn it to this side. But me, I think I pretty much prefer this place, because even if I'm shooting, I prefer my snoot coming from this side. Okay, let's just drag it up a bit. All right, you don't want to stay long on this part, so that in case you are applying it on like 10-15 pictures, you don't want it to be long. So if you just apply one settings there, you can just, you know, any setting you use here, you can apply it on all other pictures like that. Right, so distance, spread, size, noise 0. You don't want to add noise to that background, except the picture has noise itself, but this one does not have noise. So I think that's okay. Then we click OK. Let's see the before and after of the snoot effects, right? Because I think it's this is just okay. That's all. You know, it doesn't even take long. And I'll select everything here. Oh, I want to like select everything here, and I'll group it. So let's see, here is the before and here is the after. Now as you guys can see, this didn't take time at all, less than 8 minutes. All right, if not, I'm explaining, it should take less time. Okay, I've been able to do that. Now all pictures does not have to do this, but for this particular one, because of the net, okay, because of the net, let us look for a way to fix it, this net. All right, so let me see if I can just clean off this net like this way. I'll pick eraser and I will clean it off. Now as I'm cleaning it, it's actually like reflecting on the shadows. All right, it's like reflecting on the shadow. So for the purpose of just this picture, all right, I think I might want to leave the net. Okay, but if you look at it very well, it's actually like, you know, creating that that pattern of the cap, right? It's creating it. So if you like clean off this part of the net, it gives you something like this. All right, so I'm supposed to leave it, but then so that picture will look so much perfect, I decided to clean it off. Okay, I'm not supposed to do that. Yeah, so just that. Okay, so now I clean off this the nets so that it's going to like blend and look natural. Let me see this side also. Yeah, okay, so there we have it. Here is the before and here is the after. Okay, so we've been able to like add snoot effect to this picture in like a very short time. Okay, so guys, thank you for catching me on this. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel, because more fantastic videos are rolling out. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.